All right, let's begin. Let's begin. I want to first say that we are in the YouTube library of music for content creators. Stop fucking copyright claiming me, alright. And now away we go. Welcome to the points only fantasy hockey draft. Let's go down a little bit. Points only format, we're 3 minutes away. Thank you for tuning in. As you can see, I've sorted it by projected fantasy points for the year, and that does not actually correlate with rank. So there's a little tidbit for you guys out there. ADP, of course, is not going to be that relevant. This is the main thing that's relevant, so for those of you at home who have no clue how to do this, that's how you want to do it. Standings we can check in throughout. Draft results, we can snipe people's teams. But ultimately we are 2 minutes away here. The chat probably will eventually get lively. It is not right now, it is quiet. But like I said, here's where I'm going to say the format one time. Goals are 1.5. Assists are 1. Whew! Power play point plus 0.5. Shorthanded point plus 1. That's it. No minus, no plus minus, none of that shit. No hits, no shots, or blocks. It's not necessarily my favorite format, but that's the format that we're drafting here today with this group of people, and I'm excited to go after it. If you want to see a more normal format, tune in later tonight, where we have another draft going. But this is the points only format. Goaltenders, by the way, 3 points for a win, -1 for a loss, and +4 for a shutout. However, goalies are not as valuable as they would be in a standard format, so keep that in mind if you're watching along and trying to take education out of it. I would not recommend that you do so. I would recommend that you actually consult experts as opposed to watching this video, but thank you for coming along. And I appreciate you being here. And truth being told, I probably do make better picks than the experts, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend that you just go to a YouTube video and just do whatever they say. So ultimately that would be my big piece of advice here. We have 6th pick. I'm not sure that we are actually streaming this. I don't think we're streaming this properly. Are we? I don't know, I can't tell. I don't think we're streaming, so I'm gonna have to sit down and figure out what's going on with it. Gonna have to sit down and figure out what's going on with it here. Sorry about that. Okay, we have one going that's live, so that's all that matters. We were on the wrong stream key, or some shit like that. Okay, so the draft is underway. McDavid goes first overall. Sorry folks, but we got it all figured out now. We got it all figured out now. Okay, Nate McKinnon goes 2nd. Draisaitl, I assume, is going to go 3rd. As he should. Moving my chair out of the way here. I feel like standing up for this, so. Ovechkin 4th. Tough pick here at 5 coming up. Points only. Crosby increases in value. We have 4 centers. Thank you very much. We're going to start with probably about the earliest you could take Crosby in any format. But this is the one. This is the one for Crosby. Again, make sure you understand the context of why these picks are being made. AK was 1 pick away from getting Crosby. It's probably why he wants to throw up there in the chat. Oh no. Oh hell nah. I thought this was no Leafs draft, bro. Jack Eichel goes 8th overall here. They do not like the Leafs. Seb Aho goes 9th overall here. So we're not picking till 19. How far down is Quinn Hughes? Because our team name is preset to Hughes Your Daddy. And of course, minimal points on the year. Somewhat significant though. It's hard to get points from your defenseman. I think we can probably chill on Quinn Hughes, Cale Makar for maybe one more round. Oh, we can react? Holy shit. We can react to picks, that's awesome. Man, they just keep picking up their game. And then on forward, certainly Brad Marchand, certainly Kaner, certainly Mitch Marner, certainly Huberdeau. I have Jenny as in Malkin, Steven as in Stamkos, Andre Vasilevsky, etc. Elias Pettersson, etc., etc. Pettersson should go way higher than normal in this format as well. I mean, if Pettersson's ADP is 16, in this draft he should be going like 12, right? If that ADP is correct. I'm not doubting the metrics that came up with that ADP, but I'm doubting whether that's a good ADP for Pettersson to begin with. That may be starting too high and therefore 12 would be too high for Pettersson, and I can understand that. But we are at 12 right here at the end of the first round. This is a Canucks Homers draft, by the way. That's an important piece of info. Yes, there are fans of other teams, but it's a lot of Canucks Homers in here. Okay, they're already talking Kerfoot for Ovi in the chat. Let me know if you're interested. Gotta draft Kerfoot first, y'all. Alright, so we're at pick 13. Taking a little while here. Once again, we are using YouTube authorized music. Ooh, this is a big time tank right here. Big time tank right here. It is a selection for the entire year, so I understand why people want to take some time. There goes Elias Pettersson at 13. I'm already looking at Quinn Hughes and Cale Makar. I think I could reach for Quinn Hughes at 19, to be honest with you. Again, it's points only, so whenever you're saying, hey, he doesn't get the blocks, hey, he doesn't get the hits, hey, listen, we don't count that shit. All of a sudden, Quinn Hughes could be the #1 defenseman in this pool, so I'll have to take a look one more time where he's specifically well, that's Makar. Don't tell me Quinn Hughes just went. Okay. Quinn Hughes scared the shit out of me. Woo! A lot of power play points as well. They do think John Carlson could have a bigger year, but that's about it. You know, Burns, I doubt, would have a better year than Hughes. Josie could have a better year, Makar definitely could, and Hedman definitely could. But honestly, after that, after Quinn Hughes, we're no longer elite. Quinn Hughes is the drop-off point for all these elite guys, and I would even question whether Brent Burns is good in this pool. That being said, I think we'll probably take a best player available scenario for projected points. Be that Jonathan Huberdeau, be that Blake Wheeler. For me, Jonathan Huberdeau makes the most sense. Vasilevsky goes probably at a reasonable point for this draft. Let's see if we have any likes in the fucking thing. We do. Oh, look at that, we do. That is fucking sick. I was being sarcastic, not expecting anyone to have seen it. Alright. We could take a look at goalies as well, but we're a little far away at the current moment. So, Samsonov projected for the most. I think that would be a pretty good value pick, to be honest with you. At 19 here. I don't think he's getting back to 30. Do I think Quinn Hughes or Makar gets back to 30? Not really. But yeah, we'll see. Once again, the draft is very contextual. Very contextual. I'm surprised Samsonov would be projected so highly, but I guess, yeah, losses are worth -1. I mean, we could get really aggro. Here seems to be the biggest point differential if we're talking about points above replacement, right? I think it's not even that out of line to take a second round. At the same fucking time, Johnny Huberdeau is sitting there. Steven Stamkos is a good pick. Tavares is there. Huberdeau is there. Okay, we have a little bit of time to think here. Pasternak, of course, he's looking okay for his recovery. I don't know if we want to get off to a slow start this year, though. Johnny Huberdeau. Honestly, let's take Huberdeau, I guess. Everyone's taking a long-ass time on their picks. But alright, that's how we'll start it out. Jonathan Huberdeau. Calling myself out, taking too long in the picks, we gotta pick up the pace there. Definitely looking at Pasternak. Definitely looking at Samsonov. I'm loving these reactions. That's new this year. That I'm aware of, anyway. I think third round Pasternak would be beautiful. If he's not there, certainly there's tons of good picks there. We might be ultra fading, since we have a lot of depth at forward in this pool, we might actually ultra fade defensemen the more that I think about this. Because I mean, we still would like to have a couple top tier. The thing is, we have 4 lines of each forward position, as you can see, with very little bench. It's actually kind of ridiculous, but whatever, who cares? With the COVID, it's the only reason it's ridiculous is because of COVID. The drop-off is pretty significant. John Carlson should be highly considered here, with every pick before ours. I think we're likely taking our first defenseman, or we would take Samsonov for this pool because of volume. And because losses count against you. Binnington, volume, what's his face is gone now. Jari actually has decent volume. Carter Hart, they're counting losses against him, so he's somewhat low rated here. Evgeny Malkin, that's a pretty good pick. But yeah, I think we have a good lay of the land here. Robbie Lehner, I know, is an interesting one. Johnny Tavares as well, by the way. Alexander Barkov. These are all picks that I think we should be considering with the next round. And again, it's a head-to-head format, so in head-to-head, you can afford to take someone like a Pasternak. Certainly if this was like whatever it's called, rotisserie or something. Alright, Mick gets back-to-back picks here. What's he going to do with it? By the way, I have fake sleepers on the board here. I mean real sleepers. Those are actually for a draft later tonight. And I'm going to be crossing those guys out once we don't take any of them because, frankly, we don't want any of them. They're not actual sleepers. People are meant to tune in for a couple seconds, notice the sleepers on the back, and try to steal those from me in my upcoming draft later tonight. That's not going to be happening on my watch, guys. Just so you know. I really want to take Quinn Hughes with 30. Unfortunately, because, as well, by the way, my name is Hughes Your Daddy. And so that actually helps push me towards wanting to take Quinn Hughes with that pick. John Carlson goes. I think we're getting a great opportunity. Whew, I'm getting excited. To be perfectly honest with you, I think we need to take Samsonov, though, in this pool. Even though we really want to take Quinn Hughes. I think the time has come to take the goalie that has a huge differential over the rest of them. It hurts me, and I'm talking very slowly because my mind is going off into different places rather than focusing on what I should be saying to you guys at home. So I apologize for that directly me to you. Loving this YouTube music for content creators. Finally, I will not get copyright claimed. Even though all the previous music, never mind, I'm not going to get on it. None of those should have been copyright claims, but forget about it. This is a long wait for this pick. This was a long wait for this pick. Good thing I had a draft originally at 7. It looks like this draft's going beyond 7 at this rate. JT Miller, wow. Wait, did I see Matthew Tkachuk go? I think not in this format. I don't think that was a very good pick in this format. I think what Tkachuk brings you is that edge. He brings you hits, penalty minutes, plus minus, shots on goal. You know what I mean? That's really the value of Matthew Tkachuk. People are just name dropping in the chat, like, that is just not right. That is just not right. With guys like Roman Josi out there, with people I think being on the same thought patterns as me, that we need to wait on defensemen in general in this pool, I think I could wait one more round, take a goalie here, and get the hell out of here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Don't worry, they're not laughing at my pick. That was a carryover from the previous pick. And whatever was said. Roman Josi goes, so now we're hoping for Hughes or Makar next round. Victor Hedman also is there. David Pasternak is there too, by the way. We probably punted by not taking Pasternak. But if we get Hughes, Makar, or Pasternak, or Hedman, or Binnington or Hart with the next pick, I think we're feeling pretty good. There goes Hedman. That's one of our picks that we didn't want to see go. Now I think the best two defensemen on the board are Hughes and Makar, and I think it's pretty unlikely we see them get past 43. This is what happens when you have a Canucks homer pool, by the way. Quinn Hughes does not get out of the 4th round. And I don't expect him to do here. Or he's not going to, because frankly we're probably going to take him. With a name like Hughes Your Daddy, you must take him. Could have first rounded him. It wouldn't even be that bad. But fortunately, Gabriel Landeskog goes. Is not someone we had our eye on there. And that keeps these really strong picks on the board. Carter Hart, Quinn Hughes, Cale Makar, fucking Pasternak, Binnington, Tristan Jarry, don't call me Jerry. And then there's a couple of guys highly expected for points. And then it's a significant drop-off. And I think they're undervaluing Max Pacioretty. I'll say that right now. There goes Scheifele. There goes Gaudreau. Now Pasternak is sticking out like a sore thumb. Hopefully he makes it 7 or 8 more picks, but in all likelihood, folks, the next 6 to 7 picks is going to be the guys that are in our queue right now. In all honesty. At which point we'll have to seriously reconsider a lot of things. But we'll see. We shall see. It's a dance party as well. Just join in on the dance party at home. Kyle Connor, that's a good pick. There goes Pasternak. Oh boy, it's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough one. There's Binnington. Hoffman, Bergeron. Barzal should be good in this format, for sure. A lot of decent picks. I think we end up just taking some more BPA, though. That's how you win pools, absolutely. Let's give that the 100. Let's give that the 100. Oh boy, there goes our boy Makar. And now, you gotta know Quinn Hughes is about to go. And I'm gonna fucking be so upset. We got through one. Oh my god, 2 more picks. 2 more picks. Don't do it. Don't do it, AK. Oh my god, AK is gonna do it. I already know. AK is gonna do it. I already know. AK is gonna do it, man. Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. There's gotta be... Show me that AK has some fucking defensemen already or something. Where's AK's team? Give me AK's team. He has Josie already, and no goalie. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. They're gonna do it, man. 2 in the chat if you think they're gonna do it. I'm checking the chat. Checking the chat. I don't see any 2s. Carter Hart, don't do it. They took something else. Holy shit. Oh baby. We did it. Now we can actually keep our team name. What was it? Dude, where's No, it wasn't. I don't think we had one last year. What was his team? Let's see. Hafiz. Or, Hafiz expert team? Where is it? It was, dude? I don't think it was. Was it? I don't remember seeing one last year. It must have been. Was that, maybe that was in a different pool? Because I gotta say, I don't think so. But either way, he must be referring to Dude, Where's My Car? Teuvo Teravainen, that was definitely on the list. Okay. Whew, I gotta come down from that. I gotta get regrouped here. We're a few picks away, so what do we want? To me, Barzal seems like a pretty good pick off of this board. Definitely not Phil Kessel. Like, what the hell is he doing there? I don't want to hear that shit about Taylor Hall, man. Drafted 43rd. Isn't that Hughes' number, by the way? I'm pretty sure that's his actual number he wears on the ice as well. Thinking about Jari. Putting Jari with Samsonov. There's some interesting stuff there. Overall, loving it though, so far. I mean, we could venture over to the standings, but it's too early to really be saying much. These are just the points based off those positions. Too early to tell, I would say. Because we've taken positions that obviously get less points, but might be points above replacement type of thing. You get the better points over replacement. So, Willie Nylander's still there. I think that's a pretty good pick. And I would say that's what I'm looking at. Claude Giroux, Evgeny Kuznetsov. I got a fucking blanket on the ground because I have a wood floor. I feel like I could be softer on my feet that way. Feels like something might be under the blanket, but we're not even going there. We're not even going there. Alright. Who we got next? I'm gonna transition to sitting down. We'll do a quick transition here. See, hopefully I'm in a reasonable spot. I might have to bring the camera down. I was mostly trying to get the steals into shot, but I'll see very shortly as I'm sitting down in real time. Am I a little too low? Yeah, we'll bring it down ever so slightly. We'll just bring it down a little bit. Oh, Tyson Berry gets a lot of likes. Our end drafters are going to take forever, so we're already getting called out for being an end draft pick. We are not. We're getting praised for taking reasonable amounts of time. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot here. I'll move over just a tad. Try to get a little more of the steals board in behind me. So, yeah. Looking good so far. Everyone's banking on Connor. Dude, Zane's team has been the worst for taking time. Zane's team has literally run it all the way to the end every time. Miro Heiskanen, I think there's some significant risk there for a 5th round pick. Definitely can work, but you're fighting for that playoff power play opportunity. I would certainly place him as the favorite to win that job, but I'm not sure I want to take a 5th round defenseman that's battling for the power play spot. Oh, we can go up a little bit. Why not? Why not live a little? Just gotta keep looking over, make sure. Yeah, you know, we can go slightly more down with the camera. Slightly more down with the camera. We're tweaking it till we get me in a good spot. Carey Price. So there's Patrice Bergeron and there's Barzal. Again, it's a points only. You gotta remember the context. In points only, Barzal's gonna be good. They're gonna say it was too early. But I don't think it is. Not in this pool. I think people have been sleeping on defensemen, but let's go ahead and add some to our list here. Yandel is actually likely to get a lot of power play points, I agree. And when that's the only thing that matters, such as this pool, looks pretty good. I think we could just take a couple defensemen here and we definitely can't take, or we could take Pietrangelo and Shea Theodore. The problem is one probably busts. Corey, you know he wanted Barzal. It's a good pick, I agree. Pionk is there, but his value is not as high in this pool. Zach Werenski should not be slept on, I would say. Chris Letang also. I don't know how my mind ignored Chris Letang. But okay, so that's sort of the next, we have the next sort of group of defensemen ready to go. And if you're wondering at home, why do you keep saying in this pool? Just in case people are stream sniping me for my next draft later on tonight. The context is my picks aren't necessarily going to be, these aren't necessarily the guy I'm looking for in tonight's pool. That's the reason I keep saying that. They're talking about the ADP spots. Yeah, let's see who are the top guys by ADP. Yeah. Definitely a lot of guys you don't want to necessarily have in this pool. We can go by rank. But I don't know what they mean by rank. Because ultimately these are what they're projecting the points for. And so ultimately, as listed right now, is actually the rank. These are the top guys by rank. So one option is, like, we're getting to round 6 now. If we took Tuukka Rask and followed it up later. You know, the thing about, I don't think tandems really is the best here. But my point was going to be, Rask Halak is a pretty filthy tandem. Yeah, we might want to take a goalie, whether that be Tuukka Rask or Tristan Jarry. I feel like we still gotta take Tuukka Rask though. Like, you put him in, you draft him at 67, that seems pretty good to me. There goes Nylander, I would have had him as a forward. As one of my next forwards. Once the good defensemen are gone though, it's gonna be really hard to pick up points from defensemen. Tuukka Rask far and away the best goaltending option here. I guess volume matters here more than usual, but I'm not sure. I'm surprised to see Tuukka Rask fall this far. We have to be ready. If Tuukka Rask goes a pick before us, it's not going to be by AK, but if he goes 2 picks before us, we need to be ready. Obviously I like Perron. It's probably early in this format. Well, not early in this format, but I feel he'll fall. I feel he'll fall a lot farther than this. Fiala, Olofsson, Tatar, Duchesne, Strome, Marchessault, Oilers, Hurdle, Horvat. Someone's gonna take Horvat soon, just because it's Canucks. Cool. Yeah, Jamie Benn's terrible for this format, absolutely. Still 4 picks away here. Still Tuukka Rask. Did he go? I don't see where Tuukka Rask went. Did I not star Tuukka Rask? Come on, y'all. Maybe Tuukka Rask went. No, he's still there. I don't know, seems crazy to me. Two picks away. Super sweating it now. Super sweating it now. Don't do it. You know he's gonna do it. You know he's gonna do it. Are they asking if I'm still listening, or yeah, continue watching? I know how YouTube works, man. They're just trying to make sure. It's the Ultra Sweat. The Ultra Sweat is this pick right here. Sam Reinhart. Don't take a third. Don't tell me AK takes a third. I will lose it. Oh, he only has one. Oh no. Why did I think he had two? We're sweating it again. Holy shit, I thought we got through the sweat. Don't do it, AK. Connect me. Boom. Done. We could consider Halak later. Only 2 bench, I think we're definitely done on goaltending. For a 6th round pick, that's pretty good. And now we can get the hell out of goaltenders. Brent Burns at 78 is intriguing. Current pick is 68, but at 78. That would be intriguing. Fiala might be intriguing. Still a little early for Fiala, though, I would say. Oh, we can check the standings, but I don't necessarily expect it to favor us just yet. Having taken 2 goalies, although we did take 3 forwards, it's not at the point where you're in make-up for points. Like I'm taking forwards, they're taking defensemen, stuff like that, where your projections go a lot higher than them. You see what I'm saying? One thing I gotta remember when I'm sitting down, and because I am new at this whole streaming shit, look up into the camera a little bit more when you're down here. It's easier for me when I was standing up. But we do want to just be like, yo, what up, people at home? And then why am I off to the side? Already answered. We got those beautiful steals there for you. Igor, don't call me Shesterkin, has gone 69th. So, looking at Perron, looking at Burns, that's about it. That's what we're looking at. Yeah, these picks are too long. Gotta be honest, these picks are too long. I know for a fact we snapped off the last one in 1 second. I know that much. Pulak for Norris, that has to be Corey. I don't see the play on words there, but no one really has done one. Philip Forsberg, a pretty good pick. Brock Besser, seems about right. Whoa! That was early. There's Backstrom. We do have 2 centers, though. Yeah, I think a winger is fine here. Jacob Markstrom goes. Forgot to send out the stream to the folks, so now I gotta send it out. What was I thinking? There's the fucking stream right there. Take a quick check at what's been going on in the blah 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 and blah 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 blah. Burns and Carlson both there. Being minus players doesn't really matter. I definitely think that's interesting. We only have Quinn Hughes. Yeah, let's go Carlson, why not? Or should we go Burns? The thing is, Burns, he gets a lot of other stuff. But it doesn't matter in this pool. So that's why his ADP is higher. Let's go Carlson, fuck it. Geez, what a long wait. What a long fucking wait. Per pick. Jesus. No. Now I gotta be entertaining? I can't do that. How the fuck do you do that? I have no clue. Alright, 3 picks away. We're looking at Carlson. We're looking at Shabbat, baby. Was that an auto draft? Werenski, Letang. What about Letang? Letang's pretty nice, honestly. Let's go back to the defenseman. Yeah, that's fine. Brent Burns. I mean, I guess they love Brent Burns compared to everything else. Okay, fuck it. Brent Burns. Let's just go Brent Burns. If Yahoo says it, it's good enough for me. I'm not out here trying to be better than Yahoo. I'm just trying to go out there, field the best team I can, and get the hell out of there. Go on home. So we got a couple of strong defensemen. Pretty good start there. Yeah, people wanted Fiala or whatever, but who gives a shit? Definitely a lot of good forwards here, and I think it's time to start taking forwards. We've covered our bases at defense, at goalie. Now it's time to just go bang, bang, bang. D. And we have to keep, forward, but we do have to keep an eye on these remaining D. And truth being told, they're running out. Having 4 of those in this pool, I think, is pretty good. I gotta be honest with you. I don't expect to be atop the projections, but in fact we are. That's surprising to see. Provorov. Marchessault, yeah. I don't know, I guess Perron first. Personally a huge fan of Perron, I guess. Seems a bit early. Like, if we were to take him, yeah, ADP 121, but... points only, whatever. Why not go for it? Sean Couturier. Picked it up last year, definitely. Maybe as a third center later. Nicholas Backstrom, certainly as a third center later. But yeah, David Perron for me stands out here. "13 minutes will be an hour into this fucking draft." Oh, I don't know. Seems early for Brady. In points only. Oh, 7th round, it's not the end of the world. Kubalik. Hopefully the picks start snapping off here. That's probably wishful thinking, though. Checking in with the WhatsApp crew. Oh, they're talking about maybe they shouldn't have changed the draft time. Thank God they did. Because this draft is going to take past the previous draft time for my next draft. There's no doubt about it. People taking their time out here. For those of you just joining us, Sidney Crosby, first round pick. It's points only, by the way. Goals and assists, power play points, and shorthanded points. So hits, shot on goals, all that shit. I'm gonna close this up. None of that gets counted. So we got Crosby, Barzal, Huberdeau. This is it's no particular order. We got Quinn Hughes, Brent Burns, Samsonov, and Rask. With only 2 bench spots, we're definitely not looking to get any third goalie type scenarios. Just looking for a two goalie set in this format. And as far as standings go, we fell a bit, but we were in first. But it's almost our pick. And we're looking at David Perron. However, I'm also looking at Chris Letang and Erik Karlsson. So we'll see. Two picks until the turn. I think, yeah, take a winger here. This is the type of world-class music that YouTube lets us use for no copyright strike. What could be better than this? Okay. We're snapping off the picks now. If only these folks that we have the privilege of playing this pool with could do the same. Could give us the same respect. But because we live in Canada, it's time to what they call roll a joint. And because we are in Canada, it's completely acceptable throughout the entire country. Completely acceptable behavior. Kyler Yamamoto goes here. It's always Zane's team. Every time I'm waiting forever, I'm like, who's drafting right now? Zane's team. Every time. Oh yeah. Lots of good picks. Lots of good picks. Oh, there goes our boy Marchessault. Marchessault, if you will. Oh yeah, there goes Tatar. I was trying to think, was there a Dude Where's Makar in our pool last year? I don't know. I didn't think there was. Maybe they ended up changing it like halfway through the year. I don't know. Who knows? What I do know is we have a lot of picks that we like on the board that other people don't seem to be even close to touching. Oh yeah. And you know I'm excited to get out of this fucking draft. But we ain't even begun yet. We ain't even begun. What a joke. Take longer, folks. Take longer. There goes Horvat. We got our joint ready. Part of me wants to take my laptop and just keep watching the draft from outside. Pick the pick without even being here. But I won't do that to the viewers. I won't do that to you guys. Let's put that out. Let's chill. Let's chill. Once again, we live in Canada, it's okay. I'll move a little bit over here. Okay. All right. Ehlers, he had no power play. Winnipeg Lions. Ehlers, Scheifele, Wheeler. First power play unit, no Ehlers. There he is on the second unit. That's the big issue. That's the big issue. Jaden Schwartz probably gets more power play. Is there something better? Just trying to think about that really quick here. It's between Ehlers and Schwartz. Let's go Ehlers. Bobrovsky. I'm gonna react with this thing that I don't know what it is. It's an unknown reaction. I should be checking who the reactions are from, by the way. Oh well, do we have vocals for the first time in any of these songs? Oh look, the defensemen are going. Probably time to take one then. These guys are all on another level. Look at that, first place, love it. That's what you love to see. Phil Kessel probably won't even be taken in the entire draft, in my opinion. The lineups are going to be all fucked up because these guys go in as left wingers only. So we're going to probably end up being short right wingers because, like, for example, if we took Schwartz next pick, I guess that's... But, like, let's say we took another left winger who goes in and then we take a Schwartz. Technically, Schwartz would be a left wing, but he goes to bench. And then if that type of thing happens too much, we'll have a bunch of bench and we won't necessarily fill all our right wing spots. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened here. Because the only way they even register is right wing. Okay, it's time to take a defenseman. Either Werenski or Shabbat. Probably. As they're all going. And let's just go to defensemen so we can see the drop-off specifically. Keith Yandel, a little bit risky. Ooh, nice pick. He lit the lamp with that one. Coming to the end of the ninth. My goodness, it's taken some time, but hopefully we can get through this together. They take so long. They take so long, man. I'm about to go have a little smoke break, I gotta be honest with you. They're just taking so long, man. Someone wanted Dylan Strome. AK wanted Dylan Strome. Hughes, Burns, Carlson. Could also just be Shabbat. Could also just be Yandel. Werenski, I mean, we have nothing on Columbus yet. There goes Carlson. That makes it a little bit easier between the three defensemen there. And they're all like super high on the points, projections. I do think, if anything, Shabbat could have a really good year. I think we'll go with that for this pool. Looking for a little bit of upside from our defensemen. Nazem Kadri I think is terrible, but I think Nazem Kadri is terrible any round. Not even just for this particular round. I don't think you should have Nazem Kadri on your team. I think it's trash. Whenever I make pick 126, I'm going to head out for a quick little break. I'm going to bring my laptop with me. I'm going to be up to date with what's going on the stream, at least on like a 10-second delay or whatever it is. So 2 more picks, and I'm literally just heading out for fucking a couple minutes. Yandel and Shabbat, both there. Zach Werenski goes. I believe in myself to pick stronger forwards later and take a good defenseman now. AK's nifty team. Let's take another look at what he might be considering here. That's my team. Probably a defenseman. He could definitely take Keith Yandel, and we'll take Shabbat. Notice that we're making our picks pretty instantly. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, we've gone down. Maybe we went a little too hard on the defenseman there. But it's okay. We have 3 defensemen. Keep that in mind. I don't think very many people have 3. Which means we can make up for that with later picks. Something like Jaden Schwartz maybe next pick. Go ahead and star it. Logan Couture. It's not the end of the world, to be honest with you. What else? Kaprizov could be good. Brock Nelson is reasonable, truth being told. Bjorkstrand, Zucker, Krejci, and a pretty big fall off actually. So now's a good time to just be firing off on forwards, and so I like the way we've done this draft so far. Schwartz is a good pick. That means we may be going Bjorkstrand. In either event, so sorry. Didn't expect the picks, in all honesty, to be a minute 30. And I didn't expect people to take the entire minute 30 either, so. Yeah, guys, taking forever. Unfortunate. I think people are going to take a number of defensemen now. There's a big defenseman run, and we're looking at forwards. So we're taking good forwards. I like our list up there. We could add Jamie Benn, even just like, I don't know. It's hard to take him in this type of format. Pulak for Norris drafted Ryan Pulak. There's not a shocked one? There it is. Yeah, there's the shocked one. Well, we're going to play to win. We're going to play to win. We're going to take this pick, and we'll be right back. Hopefully you have enjoyed it as much as possible. And once again, sorry about the 1.5 picks. We're going to make this pick instantly. Hopefully proving a point about that as well. But yeah, thanks for staying with it, guys. I do appreciate it. And this is going to be a fun pick here. Bjorkstrand, we're going off the board a bit. But I think he could greatly exceed the projections, to be honest with you. And I don't think it's like an absurd reach at this point, either. Alright, we'll see you guys in a few moments. Who liked that one? AK. Alright, we'll be right back, guys. Thank you for staying with it, but if anything, gotta unplug all my shit. If anything, this gives you a clearer board at my steels, so enjoy that. Just in the nick of time. Just kidding, we got all the time in the world, guys. All the time in the fucking world. I got my volume on my laptop. It's all happening. Alright, we were watching. They caught us slipping on the YouTube. So of all players, Phil Kessel is far and away projected for the most. But he's also projected for more than he did the entire year last year. And I'm not even sure he missed time last year. Couldn't even tell you for sure. Is there a way to see games played? You gotta love the pornography music in the background here. Thank you, YouTube. We really appreciate that. Or like just an old sitcom music or something. Two picks away, I don't think I've even announced out loud who I'm taking next, but there's definitely someone we have our eyes on. And that's fucking Eric Stahl. No, of course not. Lots of interesting options. So before we make our pick, we're 6th, but we will jump up when we make a pick, presumably. We just gotta go Kaprizov. He's gonna end up showing up on the bench. That's the only issue. Like, I have no one showing up at right wing right now. But it doesn't matter, like, the projections, they don't understand. We're taking Kaprizov. He's technically our second left winger. We could have 3 right wingers right there. So you know how it goes. I don't know why our thing is on Phil Kessel. But we'll take Kaprizov there. Timing seems about right. Oh, and then what does that shoot us up to 3rd? Yeah. Champs before COVID. Has no goalies though. That's the thing, right? Has no goalies there. Should be okay. And this team also no goalies, so the top 2 teams have no goalies. And then it's Hughes your daddy with 2 goalies and 3 defensemen. So I think we're in a good line to finish projected first. Taking Phil Kessel would help that, but I don't know if we're so desperate that we want to finish first on the projections to take Phil Kessel. Krejci's there, William Karlsson is there. Maybe not the best option. I prefer Brock Nelson. Max Domi, I mean, it's not the end of the world, right? Maybe it is. It's tough to say with Max Domi. I don't necessarily see his numbers going up this year, but we can see the Columbus Blue Jackets line combinations. Why is this Jets Nation? We want Blue Jackets lines, please. Okay, Blue Jackets lines. Here we go. What's going on? Daily Faceoff doesn't happen or what? What the hell's going on here? Could give us something. Jesus, Bjorkstrand. No, they don't know because this is not right. No, you're wrong. Wow, and it won't let us leave either. What a fucking joke, man. Columbus lines. And if that could include the fucking power play guys, we would really appreciate it out here. What on earth? Dude, what is going on this site right now? They're killing me. When we need them, they're not there for us. Max Domi is expected to be on the first line, but the second unit looks better than the first. The second unit is better than the first. So Max Domi's on the second line power play, to be clear. I wonder if Krejci could get off to a sneaky good start this year. First line power play. Pasternak's gonna end up, and then this probably Coyle should leave, right? David Krejci at 150 in a points only. I'm okay with that, guys. And they don't have Marchand listed as out. Good, good. So it's not like Marchand comes in. Looks like we're fine for Krejci, especially early on. Multiple GOAT reactions for the Jack Hughes. Everyone's calling him the GOAT. That's funny. Once again, guys, I'm just having fun doing a draft. Don't be hating, y'all. I'm just chilling out. Gonna enjoy watching it back. Fucking relax with your hate. I can already tell. I can already tell. There's people out there who are like, you know what? I wasn't properly entertained. Well, you know what? If you can't be entertained by this, I don't think anything can entertain you. I really don't. I really don't. And that's it. I don't mean to hurt your feelings. I don't mean to make you lose sort of a will to live, but trust me, if you're not entertained by this, nothing will entertain you. And like, I'm trying to say it slightly sarcastically, but the fact is, it is also true. Sorry. Sorry, don't shoot the messenger. It is what it is. Alright. One pick closer to Krejci. We're still a defenseman short, by the way. And 4 right wingers short. Oh, Kaprizov. Oh, we have a wing spot as well. Look at that. We have even an additional roster spot than I noticed. Unbelievable. Boom. We'll take that. Even just to get off to a hot start. If nothing else. I love how just no one is down with Kessel. I absolutely love it. What's his actual ADP? 163. And technically he's probably a little bit better in this. How can they project him for more points? That's what I don't get. I don't see that happening. He lit the lamp with that pick, that's for damn sure. Ooh, with pick 163, Jason Zucker looks decent. The next few picks are pretty critical, I would say. So, getting these ones right is key. Cam Atkinson, it at least gives us a little bit of insurance. Hard to say. Hard to say if we want to go down that road or not. Gusev could be good in this. Haha, Tom Wilson gets owned in this format. If we do that, we're not gonna win on the standings. Even though, look at that, we're at first again. I like it. Once we start taking forwards, it shoots us back up to first. I like Duclair next, if I'm being honest. There it is. No comment, guys. I'm really hoping we get the Duke. I'm hoping we get the Duke. That's a snipe. Cam Talbot? What was this? What was that? What does he know that I don't know? They're expecting Talbot to do well in Minnesota? Wow, I'm kind of shocked by that. But okay, let's get back to focusing on ourselves. Why is Josh Bailey so high? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Yeah, Zucker is there, Duclair is there. I think Duclair is more of like a sick pick right now. Like if Zucker goes, I'm not going to be like, damn, I should have taken, you know, if Zucker goes between 163 and 174, I'm not going to be like, what the fuck was I thinking? Whereas if Duclair goes, I'll be like, come on, man, you could have made the jump on Duclair there. Yeah, we'll just stick with our two goalies and have a great time with it. That gets a goat. We got it lined up. Don't do it. That's a sick pick. This song's not bad either. Finally. I'm kind of feeling this one. Oh! What a great pick right now. Feeling good. Someone said I made a good pick there. That's what we do. That's just what we do. We could go with Brock Nelson next, maybe. Could be a defenseman. me, like, the thing about Ryan Suter is he's, 47 years old. He's got to be getting a little old. Age of 37, so... Sorry, 47. So it's just one of those things. You definitely worry about that. They took Brock Nelson from us. BPA time. We're definitely at BPA time. Oh yeah, Zucker. We're good with that. Yerohalak is there. Is this a pool for tandems? I don't think so. I have a hard time. Well, let's take a look at the defensemen again. We didn't star anybody. For instance, Suter, Ekblad, Petrie I love, but more so not necessarily in outright points format. They're still expecting a lot out of Spurgeon. Two picks. Ekblad seems somewhat in a... Let's just check the Jets one more time. This site's having some trouble. We go down because we're taking guys like Duclair that's under projected right now. There is just Zucker too. Okay, we'll go Zucker. We'll go Zucker. Well, at least after we're picking, we're in first. That's at least good news. Oh, we got 2 cries on Zucker. I like that. I thought those were on Robert Thomas. So that's it. Let's go to Columbus. One more time. I like the idea of Atkinson. I think it's okay. We only have Bjorkstrand too, right? So yeah, maybe Atkinson next. This is a very intense pick coming up. Remix. That's a good reaction. Okay, let's get our, let's have other plans ready. Not a lot of great plans there. So the good options are running out. Look at that. We got about the right amount of players. I like it. So yeah, I definitely think Cam Atkinson. Could go Tyler Johnson with the next pick. Johnny can put the puck in the net, that's what they say. I tend to agree with that. Let's see what these guys say. These guys do not say that. These guys do not say that. Koskinen goes. Couple picks away here. I gotta be honest, like, we're probably taking Ekblad if he's there. Which means we don't get to take Boquist, but I don't think it's the end of the world. Take a little quick look at the Florida line combinations. Florida starts with an F. I looked at Philadelphia. I'm so dumb. My goodness. Not really, not really. But for some reason I was looking down here for the F. I was like, okay, Philadelphia, Florida, and I was like, oh. Okay, so... Look at that. He already has Yandel. I wouldn't really expect him to take Ekblad. And we will do so. Probably not in first because we took a defenseman. Drouin. Strong looking team here, I like it. Whatever, just thank you at AK. Thank you at AK. Good enough. We don't have to like elaborate. Back, are we back? We're back, we're back. We were gone for a few seconds, but we're back. What did he do last year? He played 65 and was pretty damn quiet. $30 years old. I mean, they need someone to step up. Tyler Seguin, I thought he was gone by now. Fuck. So we do need someone who can play as a fourth line center for us. Tyler Johnson is okay. I think he has the most upside. I mean, other than certain things. Like, yeah, there's certain things with more upside, like, let's just say Gabe Vilardi. However, the floor is so low on Gabe Vilardi that, like, you're not necessarily loving it. But yeah, I think just Tyler Johnson, unfortunately. And then it comes down to, like, the really key picks. I mean, what are the wild lines? Let's go back a couple. Go back to daily face-off. Minnesota Wild. Parise on the first line. But not expected to be on, or he is on the first line and first power play. So Zach Parise is okay. I'll still take him at this point. I know he's old as shit. I know he's extremely old, but actually Suter wasn't quite as old as I thought. Suter was, so Parise probably around the same age. Kasperi Kapanen is a pretty good one. Well, that technically ends up being a bench, but clearly they are counting it. He's technically a starter, though. He's a starting left winger. So we still need one more winger, kind of either side, preferably right winger. And then centers as well. Like, Tyler Johnson fits the bill, it seems like to me. I don't know if I'm doing the second video today. I don't know. I don't necessarily have the stamina like that to do another fucking one of these, to be honest with you. I'll record it. It's a co-GM situation. If I think it's an interesting video, I'll post it, but other than that, I might not post it as well. Feeling low energy. I've been up all day. It's been playoff football in the morning. And yeah, not to bring everyone and the viewers down, but I can feel myself not going to be able to do another one of these. I'm enjoying this though, and I will be enjoying it later too. I do enjoy it. Yeah, Tyler Johnson, we would hope, can break out. Last 25 games? Could be. Isn't Zegras on the board though? GG. GG, they say. That's gotta be, yeah, you know, keep playing it. At least it's audio library release. That's probably what's bringing me down the most is the music. When I do the next one, there's probably gonna be no music, and maybe my energy will be increased as a result. Everyone wanted Stetzel. I probably should have taken him with the last pick. Didn't even notice he was on the board, to be perfectly honest. So let's look at ADP. Who's standing out that usually gets drafted in these? What about Vegas? What are we thinking? See, I just go by logos. I don't necessarily think of the think of the letters, but I should think of the letters, obviously. With Chandler Stevenson expected to be the first-line center. Carlson, Stone, Pacioretty, Marchessault, Theodore, Tuck, Glass, Smith, Pietrangelo, Martinez. Both power plays look pretty good. William Karlsson's gone, right? I assume. He must have went long ago. Otherwise he'd be showing up there. Cody Glass, Alex Tuck. Both guys that I like, to be honest. I kind of think Tuck is on the board here somewhere. There he is. Definitely thinking both are viable. Tyler Johnson, I mean, to me seems like a really great one. Mergelikins, you gotta love it. The only issue is the amount of starts that you're gonna get. But people are taking shots at goalies now. I understand it. It is round 18, after all. Eventually, you gotta take a goalie, so. If we took Tyler Johnson and Yanni Gourde, we could try to get in on that Lightning power play. The only issue, wait, is Yanni Gourde on a different team? Where's Yanni Gourde playing now, then? No, he's on Tampa Bay still. Third line center only. And then on that second unit. Is Palat available? No. Well, I think now we're trying to get the two Tampa Bay players, probably, of Yanni Gourde and Tyler Johnson. Gonna search by ADP one more time. It's gonna be mostly hitters, and if they're not hitters, mostly hitters, like we thought. James Van Riemsdyk. Hard to say. He is up there, though. He is up there. JVRDB. They should know what we want. He's been alright. I think, JVR. It would be Parise and JVR. We do need the center from Tyler Johnson, though. I think we'll go with that. He has a chance. The coach has talked about it. We'll take Tyler Johnson. We don't have a fourth center yet, so Slavin, good pick. I never even saw the Donskoy call, but I'm gonna definitely thumbs up it. Alright. Realistically speaking, we need one more winger to fill the roster. Parise's not truly on the bench. Couple party hats there. And we're actually only 3 picks away from being done. What are the Montreal line combinations going to be here? Just tough to say, right? Oof, Toffoli takes a tough hit. But then shows up on the first power play unit. Very strange stuff from the Montreal Canadiens there. Gallagher on the second unit for some reason. Very strange stuff from the Canadiens here. That said, they are considered, I mean, it's a third liner, that's the only fucking issue, but I could see Toffoli being good though, in Montreal. Tried to find a gift in this Yahoo thing and it crashed my browser. JVR, good pick. Very difficult draft to get through, I gotta say. If you're fucking watching this video and you've made it all the way through, props to you, brother. You're an absolute legend. Nabs Notables just out ahead of us. 3 goaltenders. And this is daily lineups, right? .46 points versus what a forward might get. It's about the same. In fact, he's the best player on the board. And it's daily, so it should be fine. So Halak 222. And then winger. Chicken dinner. Hopefully even like a center / winger. Toffoli also, by the way. I think we'll go Halak and then Toffoli. And if we still have like a center right wing on the board, then I think that's pretty good. Standings liking it, but we did just pick, that's the thing. We'll see when it's all said and done. I think it is hard to make up points on people. Nabs is just almost a full pick ahead. At this rate, we're not going to get Tyler Toffoli. And then we're going to be in a tough spot. Maybe Yanni Gort. There goes Toffoli, unfortunately. That's going to be a crying reaction. Well, let's look at the Leafs and then let's look at something else. I already forget, but we'll find out soon enough just by going back here. We were also going to look at what? It was the Leafs. Thornton projected for the first line. I don't know how long that's going to last, boys. Spezza? Okay. Spezza and Simmons on the fourth line. Ew, that is so gross. Okay. What was I gonna look at? Let's also sort by what they actually did last year. Yeah, the issue is the Islanders probably have Peugeot very down that list. Third line with not a lot of help. Let's go back for projected. Granlund, eh? Let's go to the Preds. Nashville. Holla. Well, we don't necessarily love any of this. Arizona was going to be the other team to take a look at. That's why it was so hard to remember. It would never occur to me to look at something like that. Garland is first line. And second line power play. It's ugly, but it just might work. And also that rules out Christian Dvorak, I assume. Nope, Dvorak's on the first line. And he's with Kessel. I think we could go Christian... I think we could go, who was it? Who was it? Dvorak? Where is he? There he is. Not projected for much. He's projected for 6 power play points when he's probably on the first unit. That don't make no fucking sense. So yeah, we could use, the center left wing. Perfect. Christian Dvorak. Looks good to me. And as we predicted, it's going to add to our bench. For some reason, I've never been so drained by a draft before, but we're almost at the end there, so thank you for coming along on this journey. It's truly been an honor. And I know at the beginning I was promising another draft later tonight. There is one. Ultimately, I don't know if I have the energy to be entertaining. I know I was unbelievably entertaining in this episode, but I worry that if I were to do one more, the entertainment level might fall off a little bit. Our turn is next. Oh yeah, Vegas. One more look at Vegas. I know I already looked at it. Yeah, Glass is expected to be second line, right? Yeah, it's alright. It's good enough. Oh my god, we have lyrics for the first time. We'll take Dvorak with it. And so with that, we get the fifth center that we would need. We have all the wingers we need. That said, one more can't hurt. We only have 2 bench actually in this format. Let me just make sure. But yeah, only 2 bench. So definitely a situation where either Cody Glass or Garland or Gord. And we don't want it to be... Gord gives us 2 shots at the same power play leech that we would try to get. Neither Gord nor Garland get drafted. At least Cody Glass has upside. I think we'll go Cody Glass. You know what? Let's go Cody Glass. Let's give it a shot. Center right wing. Whenever I make my pick, I'm going to look and see that we're ranked, projected for... No, you know what, I guess I'll have to leave it. I'll have to leave it for the folks at home and see what we end up projected for. Most likely second place. Most likely second place. Man, it's been a long journey. I'm thinking back of all the picks, round 3 Samsonov. My goodness, it's been a long ride. Thank you for being there. Honestly, I honestly thought it would be like an hour. Didn't expect it to go on like this. And in a way, I'm sorry. In another way, people probably just won't check out the video, but that's okay. If only it was a little shorter, I would have been a star. But now, it's just going to be a regular video. Unfortunate. Where are we? Still second. Still a strong second. Everyone is within striking distance of each other, though. Very concerning stuff there. Very concerning stuff. Tays, Gustav Nyquist. But we have enough picks that I feel comfortable. We're going to get someone we like. There's at least 4 guys we really like, so unless those are the next 4 picks, we'll be fine. And honestly, with the last pick, I would just spite them and take, like, Granlander. But yeah, Nashville. That was actually what we wanted to look at. I actually was wrong whenever I thought it was Arizona a moment ago. Are we back? Oh, looks like we are back. Thank goodness. So if they take my boys, I'm gonna spite them with Granlund. To be honest, I believe in Granlund as much as I believe in the others. I think we're just gonna take him. More double flexibility. We don't necessarily need a 6th center. I could end up regretting it that Cody Glass breaks out, and I understand that. That's a possibility. What I want, I actually believe in Granlund as a player. I think he can get it back. Like, let's just make sure that he's not over 30, but at the same time, he's 28 years old. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it in the last round here. $5:30. Yep. It'll be 2.5 hours. Two and a half fucking hours, guys. But it's okay. We'll get Michael Granlund and get out of here. So currently we're in first. I'm not exactly sure how they're counting this, because they're saying we have 0 points from right wing. And I guess that makes sense. They're counting all of those as left wingers. Oh, one more. Where are the standings? Oh my god, we did it! We did it, motherfuckers. Unless Champs Before COVID jumps. But they gotta make a huge jump. They need a player that's gonna give them 125 points. They can't do it. They just can't do it. Oh, we didn't get our chat in. But look at that, we do finish. I'm going to screenshot it as well. It was definitely a lot of fun. And we're going to end the stream there too. Thank you for being there, guys. I really appreciate it if you watched it. I know there's probably none of you out there that actually did, and I understand that. I don't know if I would have either. But if you did, you're an absolute hero. Leave it in the comments. I will actually send you money or something. Thank you so much.